let's engage in just a little bit of math. I know math, it's scary. Quantum theory, particle physics, it gets a little weird real fast. But we're going to try to keep this simple. Just powers of 2. Right? Let's get a calculator just so we can have a visual aid for our little discussion here, okay? This always was, okay. We got a calculator here. We all see it. We're not even going to use a scientific calculator. Or actually, we might have to. Hold on. I think we have to. Yeah, we do. Okay. How many people does it require to make one person? Right? How many people does it take? Where's my visual aid? I gotta get this, sneak this in here somewhere. It's too fucking big. Okay, this will work. How many people does it take to make one person? Takes 2 people, right? Takes 2 people, right? How many people does it take to make those 2 people? Not counting inbreeding. If we're eliminating inbreeding. Oh geez, there we go. Let's not count inbreeding for this, right? So it takes 2 people to make those 2 people. So that's going to require 4 people to make one person in 2 generations. But it doesn't just take 4 people, right? It takes 4 people plus the 2 people plus the 1 person. So this is actually 2 to the 3rd minus 1, right? So to have 3 generations of people, you need at least 7 people. Got this? Are we everyone clear so far? So the equation is 2 to the generation number minus 1, right? That's how many people it takes. 2 to the generation power minus 1. Got it? Okay. 3 equals 7. Correct. We're on the right track. Or 3 transposes to 7, yes. Because it's not. You're using programmer language. Okay. So let's say we go back 10 generations, right? So that's going to be 2 to the 10th power minus 1. So just to have 10 generations, you need 1,023 people. Okay. Where does this go from here? Well, there are currently, let's call it 8 billion people on the planet, right? So let's times this by 8 billion people. There we go. Actually, that's 8 million. That's 8 billion. And that means just to go back 10 generations on the current population without inbreeding would require 8 trillion people. And there have only ever been about 90 billion people in existence. Make sense? So here's the point. We're all inbred and we're all related, not even 10 generations in, right? 10 generations in, we've already run out of people. And there have been a lot more than 10 generations of human beings. So we're all inbred and we're all related. Right? So here's the point. Saying you're related to royalty, sure, you can trace your family tree back to royalty. Everyone can trace their family tree back to royalty. Everyone can trace their family tree back to any historical figure if they just go back far enough, because that's how it works. Now, yes, there were populations isolated for a very long time. So you had, the Mayans and the Aztecs and the Amazonians down in South and Central America that had nothing to do with the Africans for the first, 50,000, maybe 90,000 years of human history, right? So there was isolation of populations. But nowadays we've had international crossings of everything. And so really, at this point in time, maybe 2 more generations from now, it's going to be just one giant inbred fest. There's going to be no separation of family trees. It's all just going to be one hodgepodge. Everyone's going to be related to every king of Egypt, every king of Europe, every king of Asia or emperor of Asia, every monarch or whatever their hierarchy structure was of the South Americans. Like, everyone's going to be able to trace it back to somebody at some point in time.